Over the past year, with various natural disasters on top of a global pandemic, multitudes of people have become aware of the need to be prepared. Here are the terms, acronyms, and slang that will help you effectively communicate with advanced preppers. Starting from the very beginning, PrEP is simply short for prepare. And a prepper is someone who strives to be prepared. Shtf, sometimes pronounced Shtf, is short for when the shit hits the fan. A BOB is a bug out bag. We will learn what bugging out means here in a little bit. A GHB, or a get home bag, is filled with supplies intended to help you to get home in case of an event while you're away. The inch in inch bag stands for I'm never coming home. This bag is intended for a permanent bug out. BOL stands for bug out location. And BOV is a bug out vehicle. These are sometimes souped up by hardcore preppers. EDC stands for everyday carry, the tools and supplies that an individual carries on a daily basis. Cache, or some say stash, refers to hidden supplies along the bug out route. Comms is slang for communications, usually refers to alternate forms of contacting family and friends such as walkie-talkies or ham radios. An EMP is an electric magnetic pulse, a high-intensity burst of energy that can fry electronics. CME stands for coronal mass ejection, a violent burst of magnetic energy from the sun that can have the same effect as an EMP. Jenny is slang for generator. MAG stands for Mutual Aid Group, a predetermined group of preppers who train together and plan to count on one another in an SHTF event. MRE, a military term that stands for meal ready to eat. They have a very, very long shelf life. Opsec is another military term. It stands for operational security. It's used in prepping to refer to keeping one's actions and supplies private. ROL is short for without rule of law. Some major events can leave a region without infrastructure, including law enforcement and even government. When you're SOL, you're shit out of luck. Yo-yo stands for you're on your own. Bugging out. When the situation at your current position is compromised, it's time to bug out or get out of Dodge. Grab your bug out bag, throw it in your bug out vehicle, and head to your bug out location. Bugging in, sometimes known as shelter in place, refers to when the best thing for you to do is to stay where you are. It's time to rely on your prepped foods and your supplies. A Faraday cage refers to some sort of metal box or metal-lined case intended to help protect electronics from an EMP. Grid down, an interruption in utilities provided by a grid. Electricity, water, gas, phone, internet. A grid down scenario can refer to something as simple as a short blackout all the way up to months-long outages. A 72-hour kit contains everything you will need to survive for 3 days. It can be purchased or assembled yourself. Normalcy bias is a cognitive bias which leads people to disbelieve or minimize threat warnings. And finally, the rule of threes. You can go 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water, 3 hours without shelter, 3 minutes without oxygen, and as my pastor likes to add, 3 seconds without hope. So what do you guys think? Did we miss any? Let us know in the comments down below. Any addition to conversation is always welcome.